Good morning, class. Today we are going to be talking about health education. The topics we will be discussing today are good health is necessary for academic success, nutrition, physical activity, drugs, safety, social and emotional health, personal health and wellness, and HIV and STI prevention. Okay, so the first one, good health is necessary for academic success. First, we're going to do a little activity. I want everyone to place their fists together with their inner wrist touching. That is about the size and shape of your brain. Okay, your brain is composed of over 100 billion brain cells called neurons. These neurons drive our thinking, learning, and states of being. For the neurons to function, they need good fats, protein, carbs, micronutrients, and water. Next, we have nutrition. I'm sure all of you wish that your diet consisted of these, but unfortunately, this is what your diet should consist of. Starting from the bottom, we have grains, 8 to 11 servings, vegetables, 3 to 5 servings, meat, 2 to 3 servings, dairy, 3 to 4 servings, and other, which is your dessert and Coke and Pepsi and pop. And then these are nutrition facts. You can find these usually on the package or the wrapper of what you're eating. So start to pay attention to what you're putting into your body. Essential nutrients. We just talked about these when we talked about the brain, but these are the nutrients that your body needs. Water, dietary fats, carbohydrates, protein, and vitamins and minerals. Next, we have physical activity. This picture just represents how much physical activity we need weekly. Starting from the bottom, going up, we have every day. Everyone should take the stairs, walk instead of drive, do work around the house, walk the dog, and play outside. 3 to 5 times a week, we have aerobic exercise, recreational activities. 2 to 3 times a week, we have leisure activities and strength and flexibility. And what we all need to do is cut down on surfing the web, playing video games, and watching TV. Next, we have drugs. I know most of you probably think that you can't be addicted to alcohol or marijuana, but you can. There are many things that can influence you. For example, you have peers, such as your friends and family, and social media, especially with songs and movies. There's a lot more that we could discuss about safe driving, but we're not going to talk about it all today. I just want everyone to remember that first off, it is illegal to drive under the influence and it's super dangerous. Never get behind the wheel or let a friend get behind the wheel, and never get in the car with someone who is driving under the influence. Call your parents or call the police. 1 out of 3 drunk driving deaths occur in 16 to 20-year-olds. Every choice you make has a consequence. Okay, these pictures are of a 15-year-old's brain. The first picture is of a non-drinker and the second is of a heavy drinker. The red and pink indicate brain activity, so as you can see, there's little to none brain activity in the 15-year-old that drinks. 1 to 2 drinks affect your reasoning and intelligence. 3 to 4 drinks affect your self-control and judgment. Now a little bit about tobacco. The legal age to purchase tobacco is 18, but 9 out of 10 tobacco users said that they start before the age 18. This is a picture of 2 livers. The pink one is a healthy one, and the one on the right is a liver of a tobacco user. It's that ugly brown color because all the tar builds up. This next picture is of a cigarette and its ingredients. So we're just going to go around and talk about the ingredients. The first one, cadmium, which is in batteries. Second one, carbon monoxide, which is found in car exhaust. Cyanide, which is a deadly poison. Arsenic, which is found in rat poison. Tar is the material used to make roads. Freon damages the Earth's ozone layer. Butane, which is a lighter fluid. And acetone, which is nail polish remover. I'm sure none of you want all those gross things going into your body. Next, we have safety. and we're just going to watch a short clip on how to stay safe at home.
In an effort to keep children safe and healthy around the world, UL partnered with the Walt Disney Company to develop this program for you. It's called Wild About Safety with Timon and Pumbaa, Safety Smart at Home. This program talks about how you can help to make your home a safe place. Timon and Pumbaa, armed with their UL Safety Smart checklist, inspect a possible new home to make sure it's a safe place to live. When they look through the house, though, they discover some serious safety problems.
It is my strong Safety Smart. That's me and you now. Safety Smart. So much to do now. Put our heads together and have a quick review now, and then we'll be Safety Smart. Cords underneath the rug of what you've got. You better get them out of there before they get too hot. And if the cord is framed on the lamp or clock, have a grown-up throw it out because it can spark and shock. If you're wild about safety like Timon and me, no more than 2 plugs is your philosophy. And the Safety Smart family would understand. An escape plan is a thing you gotta have on hand. Peanut by the bedside, no, no, no. Think about our favorite song, Radio Oh, 3 feet from the heat, hey! 3 feet from the heat, ho! Hey, ho! Hey, ho! How about another chorus before we go? Safety Smart! That's what we'll be now! Safety Smart! Yes, yes, sirree now! Another thing to think about. 1, 2, or 3. Get a smoke alarm and keep your stairways color free! Your name, address, and phone.
Sorry, little technical difficulties.
Like Timon and me, you're gonna get Safety Smart. Oh, yeah! You gotta get Safety Smart. Real smart! You gotta get safety. Gotta get safety. Gotta get Safety Smart. Oh, yeah! That was
Okay,
fun.
I know all you guys love that movie.
Thanks for letting
but that
us
is
be a
enough
part
of
of your
that.
day.
Do your part. Be safe.
Okay. Next, we have social and emotional. Accepting yourself and others. Self-esteem, positive self-talk, and respecting others' feelings. Self-esteem means how much you value yourself and how important you think you are. Positive self-talk. This is like saying you're proud of yourself or you're special and you're important. And respecting others' feelings. Everyone remember the golden rule, which is treat others the way you want to be treated. Now we have body image, positive image, negative image, and factors influenced. Positive image is obviously viewing yourself in a good way. Negative image is calling yourself ugly or unattractive and awkward looking. Factors influence. Media has a huge impact on how you view yourself, especially with the movies and magazines and going on Twitter and all that stuff. Next we have personal health and wellness. Again, we're just going to watch a short clip on how to stay clean.
Thanks for inviting me to your school today. I'm going to be talking to you today about staying clean and getting rid of germs to keep your body healthy. Germs can be found just about everywhere and on everyday items too, like your pencil, doorknobs, TV remotes, phones, computers, and even your toys. Germs can be spread very quickly and very easily. Germs can be spread when someone coughs too. Air in a cough, which is full of germs, leaves the mouth traveling at about 500 miles per hour, which is as fast as an airplane flies. One polite way is to use a tissue when you cough or sneeze, so your germs go into the tissue instead of the air. Always make sure to throw the tissue away in a garbage can and to wash your hands with soap and water after. Make sure you wash all over your hands, even up to your wrist. Germs love to hide in between your fingers, under your fingernails, and on the backs of your hands, so make sure to get the soap in all those places. We hope you learned a lot. Remember to stay healthy and keep those germs away.
Alright, next we have HIV and AIDS. The difference between HIV and AIDS. HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus, virus that causes AIDS. The name indicates that it attacks the immune system and that it is a virus. AIDS stands for Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome. Acquired refers to the fact that you get the disease from someone else. It is helpful to think of HIV infection as a continuum, starting from the moment of infection, the first signs of sickness, to the appearance of one of the indicators or diseases that it is on the CDC's AIDS list. This is an important concept because it means someone can be infected for a long time and have no symptoms and feel healthy. Someone can be infected and feel poorly but not have any of the indicators or diseases that meet the CDC definition of AIDS. And CDC stands for U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, so that's just what CDC means. How does HIV make someone sick? HIV slowly weakens the immune system. The HIV virus enters T cells and begins to multiply. The T cells become miniature factories that reproduce HIV. Eventually, the virus kills the T cell. As more and more T cells die, the immune system is less able to do its job of protecting the body. People get infected with HIV are vulnerable. Eventually, HIV kills a person with AIDS. Is there a cure? Right now, there's no cure for AIDS. No vaccine has been developed. Doctors and scientists have developed a variety of medications that delay the onset of the symptoms, but no for sure cure is out there. How is HIV transmitted? HIV is transmitted through blood or membrane contact with blood, semen, vaginal fluids, and breast milk. What about kissing? There's no reported cases of people becoming infected with HIV just from kissing, although it is very risky. Now on to STIs. How STIs spread. People usually think you can only get an STI from sexual intercourse, but that is wrong. You can get an STI through skin-to-skin contact with an infected area or sore. Another myth about STI is that you cannot get them from oral or anal sex. That is also wrong because the virus or bacteria that causes the STI can enter the body through tiny cuts or tears in the mouth and anus as well as the genitals. Some things that increases a person likely to get an STI are sexual activity at a young age, lots of sex partners, and unprotected sex. Preventing and treating STIs. It's much easier to prevent STIs than to treat them. The only way to completely prevent STIs is to be abstinent, which means not to have sex. Another way to prevent STIs is to use a condom every single time you have sex. And if you are having sex, then you should get yearly examinations at a gynecologist, and you can go to a local clinic for that. Okay, that is all we have for today. There's no homework tonight, so I'll see everyone tomorrow.